Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Hi, I'm Karen Downing, and this is Spotlight on Frazee. Today we're talking with Andrea Froeber, and she is on the Frazee City Council. Andrea, why don't you tell us how that happened? How did you?
Thank you very much for letting me be here today.
Yes.
We are here today because our little town of Frazee, along with a lot of other towns, is experiencing a problem with flushable wipes, which are not flushable, even though the label says that they're flushable. So my husband and I moved here almost 5 years ago, and I did some odd jobs, and then I ended up working at the city office. And I had experience with the city of Apple Valley and the city of Eagan, so it was a good fit. But a little bit more hours than I wanted to work, so I decided to run for city council because it's a great way to give back to the community and meet people. I knocked on a lot of doors, and I did get elected. I'm in my third year of a 4-year term, and I'm really enjoying it. I would never have had this opportunity in the cities because I would never have done it.
Oh.
So anyway, we are here today because the city is trying to get out ahead of a problem that will be very expensive eventually. I'm going to show you, we're going to pretend that this is a toilet. And this is toilet paper. And we all know what a roll of toilet paper looks like, and this is what it looks like as it breaks down in the tank.
As a matter of fact, these jars have been sitting for since noon yesterday, so for about 24 hours.
Yep, and so you can see.
I think you can kind of see that already we're seeing clear water. And if you go like this, if I can see that this is really already deteriorating a lot.
Yep, shredded, no big clumps.
No.
So now here we have the flushable wipes.
Yep, and I actually put 3 wipes in here. It looks like a lot more, but it's just 3.
Yep.
And this has done absolutely nothing. From where I'm sitting, you can pick out all 3 of these wipes sitting in here. And not only can I pick them out, but they seem a lot fatter.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Absorbent.
Absorbent.
So the city of Frazee has lift stations. We have 473 service lines, which means when you flush your toilet, you have a line that goes out to the street, and the street pipe takes it to lift stations in town. What happens is each of those lift stations has a pump or 2 pumps, and Larry's not here today because of the snow, but a single lift station needing pumps replaced due to flushable wipes could cost between $25,000 and $30,000. While the city plans for routine maintenance, we don't plan for the unexpected because we don't know what that would look like.
Right.
But if we have to replace a pump, then the city's going to have to find a way to recoup that, and that cost would come from the residents. So if you had to replace a pump, I checked, the fee would cost between $52 and $64 for that 1 pump. If the lift station has 2 pumps, those costs double. Plus the staff time, and it is a lot of staff time. I'm going to just take a moment here. Even though it says flushable on the toilet, they are not flushable because, as you saw, they don't break down like toilet paper. What happens is this gets wrapped around what I'm going to call the fins, or if you can envision a boat motor and the props down here, and when weeds get tangled up around it, they won't move. And pretty soon the motor overheats and it shuts down. Now, in a boat, you're just stuck out in the water. With a lift station, what happens is the pump quits working, and the process of moving waste to the wastewater treatment plant, that stops. So like when there's a car accident on the road and the cars start stacking up, this is what happens as people continue to flush their toilets. That is going to back up.
And it's never going to be just one wipe.
It's not going to be one wipe. Nope, it's not going to do that. So what we're trying to do, and I don't know if you can get a picture of this or not, but this is kind of what the guys deal with every day. Scooping out these wipes that are collecting where the pumps are.
So you're saying that our workers in Frazee actually have to do this, and they have
Every single day.
and they shouldn't be doing this.
Well, it takes time away from other things.
Right.
And they've asked repeatedly, for our help in making sure that the residents take and throw the flushable wipes into a waste basket. I think of my daughter has a little metal tin that she puts the diapers in. You step on it, throw the diaper in.
Right.
This is what we have to do with the wipes. We just cannot flush anything but toilet paper down the toilet bowl. And Frazee is not unique in having this problem. Every little town, every community. Our problem is we don't have a lot of extra money or tax base to grab money from to get another piece of equipment, which Larry, our public works superintendent, has said, you can buy an expensive piece of equipment, $250,000, but that piece of equipment statistically needs a lot of maintenance. We have 3 maintenance guys that take care of our entire city. And we don't have the money, the financial opportunity to hire more people to keep addressing a problem that each resident can take ownership on.
Right. And you're talking about, first of all, you said how much money for replacing
to replace the system could be $25,000 to $30,000, and that's probably conservative. That's just the equipment. That isn't, the whole process of taking one out, putting one back in.
Right. So you're talking a lot more than that, and then also you're going to need more manpower. You said if we have to go that direction.
That's right. And the residents already on their utility bill for a bond program for the new water tower, they're already seeing a $20 fee for 10 years.
Okay.
So if we were to have to bond for another piece of equipment, you're looking at an additional, I'm just guessing here, at least $20, maybe $30.
So then we'd be looking at a $40 a month fee per household.
And that's the potential. So what we're here today trying to do, and we're going to start putting posters up around town, we're just asking for the cooperation of the community to have this discussion, to talk about it, and to not believe the word flushable. Because, as Larry said, the best practice with a toilet is to just put toilet paper down it, nothing else. And I know people that have septic systems understand this, and they do it.
Yes.
So that's a request, is that we have the conversation, that we talk about the fact that we are not able to flush wipes or anything other than toilet paper.
Right.
I'm going to be a broken record, I know it.
It's all right. You go ahead and do that, Andrea.
Yeah.
And I know that picture you just showed, right here. I don't want to see our guys having to do this anymore. This is really bad, the stuff they're having to plug up.
Larry told me that they use the bucket loader, and I believe that's the big bucket, and fill it up.
Right.
When they're removing these.
And I bet it doesn't look nice and clean like this.
No, it looks really dirty and icky and smelly, just like this. In the wintertime it's masked, but in the summertime I think it's probably pretty gross.
Oh, and I'm sure that you said 3 people work in this?
Yes.
I'm sure they would really appreciate if they didn't have to do this every day.
I know that one of our lift stations, Lift Station 2, is on the maintenance list to be replaced.
Okay.
I mean, it is past its service date by many years, so we're just hoping to keep everything running smoothly for the residents here in Frazee and just ask for the cooperation.
Right, right. Well, Andrea, I know that you're passionate about this, and I can understand why.
Yes, yep.
It's both a financial issue and also what the staff of the city is having to deal with, which is really difficult.
Yes.
So I'd like to see them get a break.
Yes.
And I would really like to see that Frazee residents don't have to be charged anymore to get a new system.
That's what my hope is.
Okay, well, I'm behind you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is Karen Downing again with Spotlight on Frazee. Thank you for being with us, and let's keep Frazee moving forward.